Well, it's just about time for another episode of a show that's so divine. We might measure some snow, might barbecue some ribs. Welcome to my humble crib. Oh gee, oh gosh, it's Backyarding with Josh. Welcome to another edition of Backyarding with Josh. I'm your host, Josh. Today is Friday, January 19th. And boy, oh boy, we find ourselves here in a state of emergency. That's right, folks. The great snow squall of 2024. And I am here for it. It's been quite a while since I broke out my trusty tape measure to measure the precipitation in white form that has fallen here on the property just about a mile east of the Ohio River as the crow flies, and I'd say maybe 3.5 to 4 miles, maybe 5 miles south of the Marshall County line, the Mason-Dixon line. And it's still coming down, folks. It's 10 a.m. here in Steelton, and it's a beautiful day. The snow, if you can look, it's hard to describe. It is more of a snowball type making snow. We did have a little bit of snow here on Tuesday, but it was a real dry snow. And the kids brought out their sleds in and they went down the hill a few times. I hope it keeps snowing so we can do some more fun type stuff out here. But I wanted to get an official measurement here. I brought out, as usual, I use my Stanley branded 25-foot tape measure. I do have other tape measures, and you don't have to go full-on Stanley name brand 25-foot. You could do this with something as simple as an old-school foot-long wooden ruler if you wanted to. In fact, I have a backup tape measure here that I'll use just to make sure that we have more than one record that was given to me as a gift for my kids this year from Santa's workshop up at the school. It's no multi-million-dollar Yankee meteorological unit. You can use whatever you want, and I'd love to see you take your own measurements and share them here on social media. Please do give this video a like and a share, and if you're not subscribed, I would invite you to do that. This is just but one of the things I like to do on this YouTube channel. You'll find other things throughout the seasons when we have different backyard projects, and sometimes I'll talk about music and records and concerts, and who knows what I'll talk about, whatever suits my fancy. And Lord knows you have a few minutes to spare. Maybe you're making a bathroom trip, whatever it might be. You want to kill a few minutes and listen to a guy ramble on about things? Well, here I am for you. So last night before bed, I made sure to brush off this little lip of my stairwell into my basement. So there was no snow in this area. There was a little bit of snow left over from that earlier this week storm that rolled through. Didn't provide a lot of, wasn't a lot of snow then, but yeah, I wanted to make sure to get a fresh reading today. So we're looking at just the regular old Stanley 25-footer in inch increments. This is, I believe, goes to the 16th of an inch. So you want to make sure that you do have an accurate reading. 16th is probably the closest you'll need. You know, if you want to get more involved in that, they do make 30 seconds and 60/4. For those of you who haven't looked at a ruler in a while, it's a good idea to learn. One of the things I always wanted to see kids learn is to be confident in making measurements with a ruler, because that's a lifelong skill that everybody should know, regardless of what your career path may hold. Read a ruler, for crying out loud. All right, so let's go ahead and get this measurement in this spot here. All right, you got to make sure you get it all the way down in there. All right, let's get zoomed in here. Looks like we got just about, I'd say just about 1 1/2 inches here at 10 a.m. So that's a reading right there. But you know what I always say? You can't just go off of one measurement because, I mean, who knows? Right there might just be a dead spot where the snow doesn't reach because of this or that. Maybe there's a little bit of wind or something. So let's walk out here. I got this old fence post here that we can take a measurement off of. It doesn't look like it's gathered as much snow. You got to make sure you get it all the way down in there too, folks. Let's see here. Looks like we have just about 1 and maybe 1/8 of an inch of snow there. We'll take one more reading from now. I'm going to walk out here to this lovely glider chair. I haven't sat on it for a couple months now. These things are wonderful. Stainless steel hardware and this plastic wood, whatever you want to call it, lasts forever. If it starts looking bad, you take a power washer to and it looks brand new again. All right. Okay. Looks like we have just about 1, and I would call that 7/16 of an inch. It's 10 o'clock. The snow is still falling, and it's supposed to fall all day long. So I will take a reading a little bit later today. We'll see what the final tally is. Until then, I hope you guys all have a chance to go out and enjoy the winter wonderland. Make your own measurements and enjoy this day. Until next time, thanks for tuning in. Have a great day.
Just about time for another episode of a show that's so divine. We might measure some snow, might barbecue some ribs. Welcome to my humble crib. Oh gee, oh gosh, it's backyarding with Josh.